For the past 15 years now, Admas University, Hargeisa, has been treading the path of academic excellence, plotting paths for many of its students to success.
It takes a great pleasure in extending warm congratulations to Admas University, Hargeisa on the 15th anniversary of the university's founding. I'm beyond grateful for having been selected by my peers and the management of the university to represent the university's alumni body in its entirety and as a member of the academic society for the last 10 to 15 years.
The university is symbolized for quality education assured by the Ministry of Education of Ethiopia through the National Quality Agency known as the Higher Education Relevant and Quality Agency. In its 15 years of service in Somaliland, the university has widened its service to multidisciplinary areas of academics by incorporating socially relevant fields of studies. Admas University, Hargeisa, according to the acting president of the Hargeisa branch, officially started its service in 2006 as the first private institute in Hargeisa, Somaliland.
There were students who were coming to Ethiopia from Hargeisa and other parts of the neighboring countries. So when we saw majority of them coming from here and attending university there, we say that what if we make a sort of feasibility study here? So with our partners who are Somalilanders, we had a discussion, they approached us, and then finally we made a sort of feasibility study, because that time the only operational university was Hargeisa, University of Hargeisa. Even if Amud was also there, they were not that much practical, and there were no as such private universities. So it was back in 2005 that we did our feasibility study, and then gradually in 2006 we opened or launched Admas University Hargeisa with 4 first degree programs. In Hargeisa we have at about 5 branches, namely we have the main campus, the headquarters where my office and my colleagues' office is found here. We have a campus called Kaunen campus. We also have Hadrawi campus. We also have Egal campus, and we also have Dero campus in Dero Mall. So Hadrawi and Kaunen and Egal campuses are campuses that are named after the patriots and the people who contributed to the development endeavors of Somaliland. In addition to Hargeisa, we also have another branch in the Boroma city. So altogether in Somaliland we are operating in 6 campuses.
The accredited and highly reputed higher education institution in Ethiopia began expanding on demand and in response to diversified interest of different fields of study. With its campuses spreading across to all the regions of Somaliland, Admas currently boasts of 15 undergraduate courses with more faculties and postgraduate programs on its list, bringing standard and quality of education close to prospective students across board.
waxaana xilligaa lagu bilaabay 2 kulliyadood kulliyad tiknoolajiyada oo ICT ahayd iyo kulliyad markaa isxambaarsanayd oo FPE la yiraahdo.
When it was formally launched, the campus had 2 faculties at that time, the Faculty of ICT and the Faculty of Business and Economics, which later was separated into different sub-faculties. That was the first 2 faculties we started in this campus with small number of students.
Department of Economics labada kulliyadood ay jaamacaddu ku bilaabantay oo markaa uu qaybsamayay hadii loo eego departments afar department campuskan kaliya ku shaqeynaysay tiro kooban oo ardaya.
The university tirelessly leaves no space for improvements academically to maintain the vision and the mission of the school. Admas University has so far churned out more than 7,000 graduates who have 7 key positions in government institutions, NGOs and private sectors with high integrity and excellence in performance, demonstrating the personality they developed in their alma mater.
Admas University Hargeisa celebrates the thousands of graduates who have contributed to the well-being in the public sector, in private enterprises, in NGOs, both local and international, as government and civil servants, entrepreneurs, academics, engineers, social scientists, and businessmen and women.
Our product was investment, the best investment that anybody can do, which is a human being, to invest in a human being. In particularly the educational system, higher educational system. So our achievement is when you see your student being graduated from your university for 2 levels and went outside of the country with very, very recognized letter, graduated as a PhD, come back as a professor, or being CEO in one of the top of the organizations, or COOs, or accountants, or ICT departments. If you go every sector in the Somali region, whether you say Somaliland or Somalia, forget about even the outside, each and every organization, either you will see the top or the second level top, and that's our success.
The beautiful part of this is the bond Admas builds with its students via the functioning alumni association, which connects them well with the university even after years of graduation. Abdurrahman Musa is the Director General of the Somaliland National Insurance Authority, who graduated from Admas University 2009 and 2010. He said the university to him is a lifesaver that pulled him out of darkness with its quality of education, which helped him to pursue his academic dreams by furthering his studies abroad.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't go and enrolled at Admas University. I wouldn't be here where I am now because I've got a quality education from Admas. I wouldn't also go to masters because I've got a recognized certificate from Admas, and because of that certificate I went to one of the best universities in Islamic finance. So as a student and as a lecturer, I would recommend Admas University.
Balkis Tahir is a 2016 graduate of Admas University with a stint for architectural studies. She is currently a senior principal architect with Mizan, a reputable architect firm in Somaliland, whose vision to become a leader as well as a vibrant woman stemmed from Admas University. She expressed her utmost gratitude to the university, saying she wouldn't have made it thus far without her alma mater.
Through my years in Admas University, I have learned a lot of things, and I learned a lot of beautiful stuff that builds me and made me who I am today. I remember the first time I came to Admas, I was like completely knowing nothing. I was just a young girl who's dreaming and have zero ambitions, not that much. I didn't have anything. But Admas made me a very strong person. It teaches me how to be committed. It teaches me how to give back what I've learned from my university.
Mahad Abdi Ali is the country manager at Has Petroleum of Somaliland and Puntland respectively. As a 2012 graduate, he believes he has gotten more than expected from the competent lecturers Admas is blessed with.
When we joined to the university, I believe that we received what we were expecting, or more than what we were expecting, because of our expectation was very limited. But when we joined the university, we actually received more than what we were expecting. Now, Admas has improved a lot because of 15 years. It's not easy time, it's a very, very long time. And if you just compare what they did, they really did an amazing job in terms of every sector in the life. And we really appreciate, as we are students that who already graduated from University of Admas, we are very proud to be part of that team.
Fadahi Abdullah graduated in 2014 from the Department of Developmental Studies, Admas University. Her attraction to diversity came from the international curricula the school offers, and the ground it set for students to further their careers was unprecedented. She lauded the systemic programs put in place to accommodate timing and inconveniences students of her type might have gone through.
Admas University has taken a great part of my career and my, I can say, successfulness in my career through the years. They have equipped me with not just skills of work, but also the right and type of education that it is required in the workforce or the work environment in Somaliland. Admas also have flexible and respecting the challenges that we face as human beings. I was ill at some point. I was frequently traveling at some point, and they all accommodated those challenges, not as just a university management, but also they provided us with personal care, counseling, providing us also with time management, how we can manage our times. They were also providing us not just the usual curriculum or the usual courses that we were going through, but also they were giving us backup courses for different fields to enhance our knowledge and also to broaden our understanding of the outside world.
Abdurrahim Muhammad Umar is another proud third batch graduate of Admas University, whose position as the CEO Somkebu tapped ocean of knowledge from, and currently running his master's degree from the same university.
Admas was the right university to start with, and the knowledge that I was looking for that time was the Department of ICT, which after the management and the staff that were there in Admas at that time convinced me through the explanations that Admas is the best choice, and I gone through that career. I started my degree and finished that time and graduated 2011. Through that time, Admas gone through a lot of stages. From the beginning, they were a college. Through the normal procedures of colleges and universities, Admas became a university after they accomplished all the needs to be a university. And now I'm a student of a master's degree at the same university, Admas. And the reason I chose Admas to be the university that I'm engaged in again is their efforts, the information which they are sharing to the society, the curriculums, the subjects they are offering, the instructors which are always there for the students. All that also convinced me again to go back and be part of the students.
These and many more successful graduates making Admas University proud in all walks of life speak volumes about the quality of rock-solid education imbibed in any student who must have passed through the four walls of the internationally accredited university. Not only does Admas University boast of its outstanding products and set of qualified and professional lecturers, it also takes pride in providing an enabling learning environment for ease of studies. This no doubt ranks Admas atop among its peers for its standard facilities such as well-equipped library, state-of-the-art science laboratory, ICT center, architectural lab, lecture hall, and more. Admas University values not only the mental health of a student, but also their physical fitness, which informs why the university periodically organizes sporting activities. Also, Admas leaves no stone unturned in bridging the gap between the town and gown by introducing social awareness and students' annual field trips. Truly, 15 years down the lane is not an overnight glory, but a dint of commitment to keeping to the track record of hard work and academic excellence. Abdurrahman Khalif, Training and Consultant Director at Admas University, throws light on the expansion strategies in years to come.
To begin with, we have several programs already actually prepared, planned, and adding into our extensive programs that we already had, such as R&D programs, research and development, which is very rare into the country actually. The real official R&D program with any universities in the region, or you could say Somaliland. We're planning to do that, and we established already. Also, the program I'm already running myself, which is a TNC, Training and Consultancy, which is a project planning. So our program is responsible to get into IR, international relations, with the different organizations, different programs, all different international relations in exchange students and all of that. What are we planning in points? Number one, to increase our capacity building for within the staff and overall our partners as much as we can reach. Second thing we're trying to focus on is to build relationships. Since we don't have international recognition in our country, we have to fill it in that gap as we did. Now we want to take the second step to international level, which is going to help our struggle to get recognition for international. And how are we going to do that? We are targeting, already started, get several universities around the globe and to build relationship, which is we already have. I don't have to mention this organization or that organization, but the plan is input and procedure and the roadmap is already set.
15 years of service in Somaliland with standard of education and indeed humanity in general, by widening the horizon of services from multidisciplinary areas of academics to postgraduate studies such as economics, engineering, business studies, social sciences, Islamic education, health sciences, ICT, and so much more. The journey of academic excellence has never been a jolly smooth ride, but the task of molding lives and shaping people's future has a thing of pride to Admas University and all the students.
The reason that I came to Admas University is because it has a lot of educations and good educations, and also that the teachers have good amounts of experience and a balance of every little thing that teachers teach us. And also Admas University is one of the leading university in Somaliland.
I'm so happy to be there because it was my best option to take this department, because of most of our classes we was taking practical classes that makes us to get a full skill of our career of ICT. If the student need to take multimedia or networking or programming, all of these skills can get in Admas University, Hargeisa.
15 years of holding the highest professional standards, promoting rational judgments and steadfastly adhering to high moral principles. 15 years of upholding democratic transparency and participative decision-makings and executing duties and responsibilities with full accountability to the university community and the external communities. 15 years of dedication to response of the needs of customers timely, readily and positively, and 15 years of tolerance and mutual respect is what Admas University recounts to its celebration for an all-round academic excellence.